so that means Chewbacca's out here on a power jam.
Who needs sound effects?
We are voice acting professionals, Hala. Big smiles for the pivots there at the front of this pack, waiting for that first whistle to blow and start us off. At least I think it's big smiles. Actually, I think Jolteon just has Joker makeup on, so every time I look, it looks like they're smiling at me. All right, so we have got the answer. Betty Rumble was the jammer in the previous jam and is sitting down for a back block. That's hitting another player from behind. He can't do it.
Vivi Vroom is sitting down.
Yep, for an illegal procedure, but I can't read what it was. They did something bad. Usually, if it's an illegal procedure, usually it's a false start.
Oh.
That's the most common one.
Chewbacca trying to get out of that pack, and they're out.
Yeah, had a little fierce opposition from Petrifier at the front of the pack, but Petra had to let him go. And now White is trying to get their jammers together, but Black has trapped, or their blockers together. Black has trapped one at the back.
Chewbacca breaks through that wall.
The name of the game, if you're defending a power jam, is to get your blockers together. You want to keep them together, and you want to keep them at the front of the pack. Black's doing a great job of keeping them separated, just like Dexter Holland said.
And Chewbacca's keeping really good speed, which allows her to cut through the pack pretty quickly. And gives her time to try to skate around for another pass.
5 seconds left on the jam clock. I don't know. Oh, did she get that last point? It's really important because when you get your first point on a scoring pass, you also get all the points that are in the penalty box. Those are called ghost points.
Oh, so it's one and done. It was not just one sometimes.
It's not. It's one plus whatever's sitting down.
She's just like, just turned the difference. I'm going to hold my microphone like this.
Ooh.
That's what we were missing.
And you're going to look sexy doing it.
No, apparently I'm split. Oh. No, not in this heat, not in these pants. These were not. I'm not wearing any hot pants today because I'm not skating. Roller derby is where you go to take your pants off before your night begins. That is something different than most Tuesday nights. The other reason...
In this weather, people should do it wherever they go.
We all should.
Church.
Another thing that's great about being a derby doll, come out here, you play, you practice, you're here for bouts, you're here for volunteering, you're here for street team. When you are in a team sport, White 74...
Stop block.
For a stop block. It's a chance to score a point any day of the week. You can go home a winner. It's one of my favorite things about roller derby.
I like that attitude. Yeah, because every jam is a new jam.
Absolutely.
And part of that is that it takes a lot of mental focus if you are a derby player. You have to be able to shake off whatever happened in the last jam.
Look out. We got some tiny jammers coming through. The tiniest jammers are usually the fiercest and the fastest. It is very hard to block a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old when you are 17. They're just way down there. They just get right past your knee. They're nothing but something you can't hit. Look at the ghost go.
That is Vivi Vroom. Vivi Vroom skating for the ghosts. And that black jammer's got out of the pack.
The same thing scrolled way
That's
down.
Jurassic
It's Jurassic
Punk.
This is the first time I've seen
Jurassic
coming up
Punk.
the back. Jurassic Punk's not giving up. But Vivi Groom calls off that jam.
Great jam by the Ghosts and jammer Vivi Vroom. And congratulations to Jurassic Punk. It's great to see you out there, and you've got cute socks. It's one of the other things that's great about roller derby. It's cute socks.
It's a very clean jam.
Very clean. Uncommonly clean. Squeaky clean. I'm just going to keep doing synonyms for clean until you, like, say something. What? Bella Blitz wearing the star for the Ghosts.
No, down in front, knocked down, allowing the Ghosts to get out.
Yep, Grease Frightening getting taken to the rail by 501 Petrifier. Oh my goodness. Bella Blitz ghosting her way through that pack like an untouchable specter.
The Ghosts have taken the lead since the last jam, and now they're looking to increase that lead.
It is fantastic to watch Bella accelerate and decelerate going through that pack. That's part of what makes Bella so elusive.
Oh my goodness, zigzagging through. Bella has determination and skills.
Black has reformed in front of her, but the pack was at the back. It'll be interesting to see whether they award those points or not, because those skaters were out of position.
15 points for Bella Blitz.
15
That
points!
is not easy. Give it up for your Ghosts.
And there's that game executioner out there. Once again, Sherry Blazer. Time out, Witches.
Special thank you to you for being here today.
To me?
Well, you and everyone I can see just over your shoulders. Your capable shoulders. I'd like to give a huge thank you to those of you who have supported our online fundraisers. You've kept the Bank Track Roller Derby alive in Los Angeles. We love our fans, and we have missed you so much. It is so nice to hear the whistle and the grind of those skates.
You miss it, man. It was rough being out of here for so long. And if it was hard on us, think about how hard it was for these skaters. Because when you are playing roller derby, that's all you want to do.
Yes.
All you want to do is get out there and skate. We appreciate the Back on Track committee. We appreciate everybody who's worked so hard. I know that No Fox Given was instrumental in that.
That's great.
And just trying to get everyone back on the track safely.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with once you're a Derby doll, it's Derby for life. And we have a lot of former Derby dolls here in the stands tonight. Today, it's nighttime.
It's night. They'll be here tonight too.
They'll be
They
here
got
all
nowhere
night
to
right
go.
before the adults bout. So if you are having a good time and you'd like to stick around, we do have another bout later tonight. It's like this, but somehow even crazier.
Mind you, you do have to buy a ticket.
Oh, of course.
You can't just hide under the
That's how
bleachers and
come
hope
we
they miss you.
No, that's why we have the track. We're talking about fundraising. Support consists. That's fundraising too. Go 72, which is 55. We have just under 10 minutes left in this half. And as Trixie will tell you, there are 2 halves.
2 halves. This is the second half of the first half.
No, we're the first.
It is.
Yes, it is the second half of the
quarter is
first
the second
half.
half of the first half.
That's true. Math.
When we come back after the halftime break, it'll be the first half of the second half.
Oh my gosh.
Paula's like, are we halfway home yet? No, we aren't. So much roller derby to play, so much more stupidity to come out of my mouth. And you're here for all of it, and I appreciate you.
Is that now? That's me. That's who you're appreciating, or
Yeah.
everyone else?
Them too.
got
Everybody who's
so-
over my capable shoulders.
All these arms in the air means this jam is about to begin.
That's right. They're holding them up. Nice still arms. If they were waving them like they just didn't care, then it would mean, you know, that we were at the club. But we're not at the club. We're here in Vernon for beautiful roller derby action. And that was a real short jam, Holla.
That's because the Witches are. Well, that's a good question. The Witches called that off so fast that it must be the ghost jammer that was coming through.
Must have been.
It was someone you wanted to stop.
And yet, even though that was an extremely short jam, the black jammer, Speedy Wonder, still got a penalty for arms. 203, Shreddy Mercury also sitting down for a directional block penalty. That makes this a power jam.
We got a power jam. It doesn't take long. Everybody tumbled, and here we go. This is roller sticks. Jamming for the ghosts. Roller sticks.
Oh, roller sticks jumped
Wow.
right out of that pack.
So smooth.
So much time left on this jam clock. This could be a real huge opportunity for the Ghosts to extend their lead.
Yeah, they've just got to keep. Look at that. The Ghosts are trying to keep the Witches back. They're keeping Jurassic Punk in the back there. That's slowing down that pack, giving their jammer ample time to make her way around.
That's what I was talking about, was you want to keep the, White wants to keep the black pack separated, wants to keep Jurassic Punk back there to keep the jam nice and slow. And there goes Roller Sticks. Past everybody, going for another round of points.
Jurassic Punk does not give up. As you can see, Jurassic Punk knows she's got to get out of this situation they've got her in.
Looked like Roller Sticks was able to pick up another couple right there at the end. And it's going to be a big jam. 12 points. But at what cost? I ask you, at what cost?
Roller Sticks is going to be sitting down with an arms penalty.
Yep, so is
Vivi
Vivi
Vroom.
Vroom.
That's right.
So one blocker, one jammer down for White, making this a power jam in favor of Black. They also have only 2 blockers out there. Sorry, I just hit.
Power jam!
Mr. Chada and the entire RAD team do so much to get the video, to get the audio, to make it so you can hear our wonderful voices. We owe a lot to them, and we owe a lot more than an elbow to the head, I'll say that. Another official timeout.
Just over 6 minutes left in this half.
White boat operator Jaegerbaum letting us know that is an official timeout and getting a little artsy with it. We appreciate a little art here in our sport. We're not all just jocks here. Some of us are artists, Hala.
A lot of us. More artists than jocks, I think, when we get here. And then you leave a champion.
One of the great things about junior roller derby is something that I hear a lot from adults who find roller derby later in life is, oh, I wish there'd been this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, because teenagers and girls especially sometimes fall out of sports.
That's right.
The older they get. And so to be able to find roller derby, to be able to find this community of skaters to skate with, to be friends with, and to keep this, team sports and athletics in your life.
It's true. And it's very inclusive. If you identify female, you skate. So it's one of the still somehow one of the fastest growing sports in the world. Never stops and plays it worldwide. When you become a derby doll, or when you become a roller derby player, you will meet fellow players from around the world.
True story. You always have something to talk about at parties.
Incessantly. You will find you don't know anything else to talk about anymore. Now we have our penalties: 33-55 for arms.
Those are the same penalties.
Those are the same
before.
penalties. Just making
Jaeger,
sure.
we saw these penalties. We want different
It's okay.
penalties.
No, this is good. This is going to be great. We see all our jammers are wearing their invisibility cloaks, and now they're coming to the track. Here we come.
They're not allowed on the track until the game executioner blows that 30 seconds on the track whistle. All right, so one jammer on the floor. One team can score. That's 88Q Rage for the Witches. This is a pack full of veteran skaters. Some of the best stuff you're going to see all day is out there on the track right now.
This pack is doing their best to race it.
And some of these skaters have been skating together for literally years. Oh!
Goodness. 501s. Even the refs are going down on this one. This is chaos.
How did Petra even manage to lay that hit on Rage?
Petra took everybody along with them up to the rail.
I would have sworn that Petra was locked up by that wall and back, but somehow still managed to put one on Rage. Rage still fighting her way out for another full pull. 16 seconds left in the jam. Chublaka holding it down in the back. Passes one, gets those ghost points, passes one more. Petrifier manages to prevent at least 1 point from getting on the board.
Just over 5 minutes left. Black.
Chublaka sitting down for a directional block. That's not too bad considering, because sometimes when you have only 2 blockers out there, you get a lot of penalties because you're trying to do everything.
Pink Poison jamming for the Witches, and I think that's Mojo Mayhem out there
Absolutely.
for the Ghosts.
That's Mojo Mayhem in the lead.
That's right.
Finding Gory
Let's
take
go.
into the infield. And
Calls it off as soon as she gets out of that pack.
about 5 minutes to go in this first half. Don't forget to get those raffle tickets, folks, during halftime. You're going to want those raffle tickets because you got to be in it to win it. That's what I heard.
Bella blitz with a directional block, number 478 for illegal play.
Illegal procedure.
Well,
And
fine.
if I'd remembered my glasses, or if somebody had brought them to me like I asked on the group chat,
you know what?
not naming names, but it was Jägerscheister.
The group chat will help you out in a bind, but I'm not sure. Can you go get my glasses on your way to the bout? Is on the list of group chat things. We will hang your wallpaper. We will pick you up if you're in need, but not your glasses.
That's okay. Eva Lee says she's going to bring me my glasses before the next game.
And that's a real friend right there. That's the announcer chat.
That's right. Ginger Snap makes it to the back of the pack, goes down and calls it off. But White was able to steal 1 point. Correction, White was able to steal 2 points. The Ghost sneaking in there and pocketing a pair.
Ginger Snaps sitting down for a blocking penalty. That's going to put the Ghosts on, eh?
Power drill.
Thanks, Trixie. Oh, we're having a jammer change here for this power jam.
Power Jam!
Jams. And no wonder, because that skater is hard to hit. Although Rage just managed. Tell you what, a little payback for last time.
Yes. Bella is out and already on the first lap.
Yep, the black team's got it together into the front of the pack. They've got their wall, and they're trying to speed this pack up, make it hard for Bella to come around and get a lot of scoring passes. Bella enters the pack, hits that wall, and everybody goes down. Black's trying to reform at the front.
Chublaka is not about to let that happen.
Oh yeah, combined, Chublaka and Rage take Bella down, make her reset behind everybody, and then scurry to the front and reform the wall. That's what it's all about.
This team of witches are on this Ghost. And Ghosts are trying to keep that pack to move all the way back so that they have to let their jammer out.
You can see that backpack ref gesturing with both hands to indicate the pack is here, which means 20 feet ahead of that pack. You got to stop engaging.
Chublaka as a directional block and 1997 for low blocking.
Yep.
That would be Jolton.
Yeah, that directional block penalty, you get that if you take a step backwards on the track in order to do a block. See, once that whistle blows, everybody's got to take off and keep going in a counterclockwise direction. You can't stop. You can't go backwards. You got to keep going, even if you're just going real slow.
2 minutes left in the half.
You got to keep going.
My knees are sweating. It's not pretty. I have regrets.
Both jammers out quick. And Skate White Shark calls it off just in time, and that was a very, very smart call off.
Oh, that's the sound I make when 7-Eleven falls like that. Oh, 62-45 with an arms penalty.
That's Pink
No,
Poison.
Pink Poison, 62-48. My apologies.
Pink Poison, I've only got a real unofficial count of penalties up here, but Pink Poison's standing at least 4. So Speedy Wonder. You only get 7 on your 7th penalty. You are out of this game.
Is that Glow and Arrow jamming for the Ghosts?
Looks like the enforcers are checking out the condition of the infield. Maybe it's a little slippery there.
I mean, it was not a normal down.
Yeah, that was a pretty unexpected fall that
I've
Skate
seen
White took.
I've seen people fall a lot of different ways, but that was new.
You do get to be a connoisseur of it after a while. But it looks like everything's been judged okay because they've blown that whistle and we are off and skating.
Yeah, is that Sally Face jamming
Sure
for
is.
the Witches and Glow and Arrow for the Ghosts?
There you go. Ginger Snaps keeping Glow and Arrow busy at the back of that pack.
That's true.
Just like the front of the pack, you cannot block more than 20 feet behind the pack. So Ginger Snap had to move the action up a little bit forward as Sally Face escapes and is lead jammer for the Witches.
Glow and Arrow staying upright, trying to find a way to get out of there.
Yeah, Wensley Adams is teamed up with Ginger and just kind of locked Glow in right up there at the rail, was not letting Glow and Arrow out.
Yeah, that's Gator is out.
No points for the white team. 5 points for the Witches. They are trying to claw back that gap that the Ghosts were able to open up on them. Why can't I say words today, Hala?
Well, part of it is very warm, and the rest of it is you're probably thirsty.
It wouldn't surprise me. All right, Sally Face sitting down for a track cut and a low block. That makes this a power jam for the Ghosts.
That's Petrifier.
Petrifier
Dodging and weaving all the way to the front.
gesturing to the blockers. Hey, come up here, give me some help.
Petra's got amazing shoulders. They really do wiggle right through there.
Oh, so deceptive
Yes.
in the way that Petra moves. My goodness. I thought she was going to go low, and I think the blockers did too, because she cut high and cut right through the middle of that. Oh,
Wow, yes, you
And-
cheer for that. Even Petra's cheering for themselves right now because that was amazing. Oh,
what a great jam. Didn't get another bite at the apple, but a fantastic jam.
Petra's gonna remember that one tonight.
10 points, 10 points for Petrifier.
I think that might be the half, Trixie, 105.76.
105-76, the Ghosts go, they get past that triple digit mark. And that's halftime, folks. That is your score at the half. 105 for the Ghosts, 76 for the Witches. Go on out there, enjoy some juice and some smoothies, enjoy some cotton candy and churros, and buy yourself some of those raffle tickets. We're going to see you back here in 20 minutes. Halftime. Did you have a good halftime, Hala?
I did have a good halftime. Thank you so much. We were out there. Trixie was just explaining roller derby to even more people.
Yep, you can't stop me from explaining roller derby to people. Just ask my family. All right, so it's 105 for the Ghosts, 76 for the Witches. Boy, after ending that first quarter at a tie, the Ghosts outscored the Witches 61-32 in that second quarter. So Ghosts are gonna try to keep that train rolling, and the Witches are gonna try to do a little magic and get their mojo back. Ghosts are off to a great start. Lead jammer, but both jammers have escaped the pack.
I put my glasses on.
You gotta have your glasses.
Gotta have my glasses on.
Oh, and we've got a jammer lead change.
And another.
That's right.
So the jammer in front is going to be the lead jammer and gets to decide how long the jam lasts if time is still on the clock.
Yeah, looked for a second like Hidden was going to take it over, but then was ushered into the infield. And the Ghosts recaptured lead. Betty Rumble trying to make up some more points before either the jam ends or what just happened. She called it off. Betty Rumble, that's a new skater to me too. We've got a lot of folks here who I believe it's their first game.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I checked in with Jurassic Punk during halftime, who confirmed it was indeed her first game. So welcome to her.
Welcome, Punk. You're doing great.
Welcome, Betty Rumble, Glow and Arrow, Roller Sticks. These are all names I personally haven't seen before, but I'm glad to see you now.
That's fantastic. Your first bout is a great one because everybody comes to your first bout unless you're afraid that you're not ready for anybody to see you, and then nobody knows you've had your first bout.
I'd tell everybody, especially if it was my kid. I would tell everybody, and everybody's mom.
Dutch Apple Die trying to get out for the Ghosts, but it's the Witches who have the early lead jammer status. That is number 97. Greased Frightening coming up to start a scoring pass. If you are still wondering what is going on is 97 is going to stay upright and get past every Ghost that this jammer passes. Now becomes a point because Greased Frightening has already done a scoring point and calls it off because the Ghost jammer has gotten out.
All right, Bella Blizz is going to be sitting down for a directional block. Bella's been piling up a couple of those. Once again, you only get 7 penalties. On your 7th penalty, you are ejected from the game. We never like to see that happen. Mojo opens up a nice little space at the rail. White jammer is out. That's Hermione Danger wearing the star for the Ghosts. In roller derby, you do have to play offense and defense at the same time, trying to help your jammer through while also defending against the other jammer. And if you're the jammer, you have to try to score points, but you also have to know where that other jammer is. Hermione Danger did a great job of that in that jam. Just keeping an eye in the rear view and called off the jam before the opposing jammer could get any points.
115-85. Full pack.
You said that so dramatically. I felt it. I felt that sports moment.
And we got a jammer race out. Ghosts definitely want to keep the lead. And they call it off before the Witches can take over and start a scoring pass. That is defensive jamming at its finest.
No penalties in that jam.
Vivi Vroom knows what she's doing. I think we have another full pack. Yes? Nobody's sitting? Here we go.
Nobody's sitting.
There we go. We got the Ghosts out in the lead. And that jammer is being held back, but does break through, trying to gain some time and speed before too many points are scored by the Ghosts.
I keep getting confused because we have ghost points. And so when you say too many points scored by the ghosts, I'm like, no, they can't score points, Hala. They're in the box.
They're the ones that name themselves after something that can happen. We've got the helmets against the points. Princess Leia did call it off. 117 for the witches, 85 for the ghosts. Just over 10 minutes left in this quarter.
Yeah, I'm going to name my team the Jammers.
Oh, no. Jamming for the Jammers.
Blocking for the Jammers. It's Trixie Biscuit.
I'm just going to name my team 5 points. You got to win that way.
White's out in lead. That's Mojo Mayhem.
Mojo Mayhem. Oh, coming on the inside, making it look easy, keeping an eye on that witch's jammer, and does call it off.
Boy, Mojo just didn't break stride.
Oh my gosh. Mojo made that look like we were at the beach. Like, oh, I guess I'll go get some points. We got some penalties for the Ghost on number 314 with a directional block and 203 with an arms. That's 2 ghosts down. But we do have 2 jammers, putting the witches at a bit of an advantage here, which is why that was a very short jam. Okay. Don't forget to get your raffle tickets. You are running out of time. You have 9 minutes and 18 seconds left to buy a raffle ticket from someone who is surely shouting the word raffle quite loudly.
Yeah, they were getting an assist from Grant Palmer a little earlier.
Oh my goodness, everybody's on the track. Okay, everybody fell at once.
So suddenly I was in a roller derby musical.
That was nuts. Roller Derby the musical is called Hell on Wheels.
Hey!
There we go. Number 880 for the witches.
Hits the back of the pack and calls it off.
Oh, 88Q. My bad. That is Rage.
Rage's original name, Sweet Baby Rage, which is why that BBQ looking number is there. Rage changed the name, but the number lives on. So I got the best text, and I'm going to share this great text. All of you should listen to this text.
Oh, boy.
It's from Grim Burton. Grim Burton's one of our skaters who graduated out of the juniors program. Her sister is Sweet Baby, is Rage.
Speaking of, there we go.
Her mama is Brooklyn, who is coaching out here tonight. Rage is going to be sitting for a back block.
So she has time to listen.
She has time. Hey, Rage, you should listen to this. Your sister texted me. Hi, it's Grim, watching from Chicago. My heart goes out to all the juniors. I love you all so much. Remember to stay low, buddy up, and communicate with your team. I especially miss all my level 3s, and as I'm cheering for both teams, I gotta stick with my blood and say, witches, you better work your dark magic. That's from Grim Burton, y'all. Aw, Grim, we love you. We miss you so much. Good luck in college in Chicago.
That is very sweet.
She said she was tearing up watching this. I'm tearing up reading
Oh,
that
me
text.
too. You're never that far away.
That's why roller derby is family and roller derby is for life, y'all.
All right, we got the Ghost Jammer in the lead. There's that Bella Blitz. It sure is. Bella's about to do a scoring pass. And finds herself in a wall of witches.
Now, these are those level 3s Grim was talking about, our most advanced skaters. Which is why you're seeing some hard hits, some fancy footwork.
And a lot of strategy.
Absolutely.
They're trying to...
Tenacity like you would not believe.
Chewbacca eventually had to let Bella through because the pack is too far back. This is giving Bella excellent scoring opportunity.
Oh!
Wow.
Huge.
That was a huge block.
Huge
from
block
the
by
witches.
Jolteon.
And Bella does have to come back in wherever they were knocked out, which is why you see Bella turning around on her skates in the infield and coming right back in.
And she is so strong, she's so resilient, but especially in this heat, boy, those hits add up every time you get knocked down. You do get back up again, but whew, it takes it out of you.
Bella's gonna sit for a
Back
blocking. I was trying to say it, but that's gonna put the witches on a
Say it.
Power Jam.
That's right. down their scoring. It seems like they've only put about 9 points up so far. So a big jam here could make a big difference.
For Honey BB.
Wensley Adams gets out of the pack. Let's hear it for her.
That's right. This is a real opportunity.
Big opportunity for the Witches. We want to hear big noise cheering on that black team. And there go the Ghosts trying to speed up the pack, make it tough for Wensley to score.
There you go.
Still have a lot of time left on this clock.
It's great, so that's why the Witches are slowing down that pack, trying to give time for their jammer to come back through again, keeping it an aisle, a lane open for their jammer.
Ginger Snaps trying to get to the front to open up some room.
Keeping her feet moving.
Wensley's passed them
out.
all.
That's a second pass.
Time's running out. Will Wensley be able to get back? Ref says no.
Excellent tenacity from Wensley there.
Great, great jam.
Mm-hmm. Just over 6 minutes left. 168 for a...
Blocking out a play.
Thank you.
That's Betty Rumble. Blockers are not allowed to engage anyone if they're 20 feet in front of the pack or 20 feet behind the pack. That's where you get that blocking out of play.
Now we got Honey BB.
What's up?
Now we have Honey BB trying to get out for the Ghosts.
But it's Pink Poison who's lead jammer for the Witches.
There we go, out. Found a friendly and got right through that pack on the inside.
The white pack is taking it defensive. They're just trying to block up all possible avenues for that jammer to get through.
Well, now, why would the Witches call it off during a power jam? Trixie, tell everyone.
It wasn't a power jam?
Oh, you're right, it wasn't a power jam, but why would they call it off at this point?
Generally, when you see something like that, I think it might be because the jammer didn't realize that the other jammer hadn't escaped.
I see.
And was not on a scoring pass. So
I see. Just saw a jammer and said, I'm calling it.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I
There's
mean,
a lot to pay attention to when you're in there.
I can't read their minds, but that's what I guess
It's a
happened
really
there.
good. It's a really good hunch.
But I'll tell you what, it gets the Witches past those triple digits.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
A big, big, big hit takes Speedy Wonder into the infield.
Petrifier leaping to the front, scoring points and calling it off.
If you are lead jammer and you get knocked down, if you stay on the track, you can still call it off. But if you get knocked into the infield like Speedy did, you have to re-enter the track, both feet on the track, upright, in order to call it off. And that's what happened to Speedy there. Looks like the enforcers are having a little confab.
Look out. We've got jammers. You're going to want to watch. Just keep your eye on the jammer line.
All right, so we can't, unfortunately, one of those jammers is going to have to sit down because Speedy Wonder was working too hard to get back on the track. Gets called for a cut, and I see Coach Brooklyn waving that red flag. That means Brooklyn's going to challenge, probably going to challenge that cutting call. So what's going to happen right now is the game executioner is calling an official timeout. Coaches from both teams are going to huddle up with our head ref, Mazepin de la Chismosa. Each side's going to give their side of the story. The enforcers will talk it out, decide what they saw, and then they'll let us all know. In the meantime, if you want to be an enforcer, do you know what? You can. You don't have to know how to skate. You don't have to know the rules, although you do once you become.
You will know them all.
They'll teach you the rules.
Do you like telling people they're doing things wrong or they need to sit down or they're not winning? Then
Those are my 3 favorite things to tell people.
Then an enforcer might be in your future. You get to be in the track without skates, and I think for a lot of people, that's all they're looking for.
Hey,
really.
that is the best seat in the house, even if they do make you stand the whole time. It's a great team. It's a great bunch of people.
Yeah.
And you can do it. You really can. You don't even have to know how to skate. They will train you in everything you need to know. Email refs@derbydolls.com for more information.
Yeah. Right here, we got a former Derby doll letting you know you do not need to know how to skate to become a Derby for Life person. Jaeger's being humble.
She knows how to skate.
She very much knows how to skate.
But if you do want to be a Derby doll, there's a table right outside where they'll give you all of the information about how to join the Derby Por Vida program, which is a fitness and learning program that can take you from 0 to skating on this bank track in as little as like 10 or 12 weeks.
Sure.
No, they can. I used to teach this stuff for years. It really does work, and it's a great workout, and it's a heck of a lot of fun.
And if you just want to look like a roller derby girl, you go over to our merch booth right now, located over there by the big roll-up doors.
All right, we got the word from the enforcers. The challenge was lost. The call on the track stands. Speedy Wonder is going to be sitting in that penalty box for cutting the track. Once again, that cutting penalty, when Speedy was knocked into the infield, Speedy was trying to get in so fast to try to call it off that you're not allowed to get on in front of anyone who was in front of you when you got knocked off.
Yeah, that's right. It's hard to know. You're just trying to get up. Your brain is saying, get up as fast as possible.
Oh, yeah. And especially if you're feeling the pressure of knowing that other jammer is there.
There's pressure right now as the blockers are jockeying for position here in this box. You may see the urgency. It's because they are looking to have a good position to help their jammer through or to block someone, especially because the ghosts here are on a power jam.
Yep, that looks like Misfit Biscuit wearing the star for the Ghosts. This is a high-pressure situation for those witch blockers. Witch blockers?
Those witch blockers. They switched witch blockers during the challenge. So now I don't know which witch blockers because they switched witch blockers.
Which witch blockers are which? I don't know who made the switch.
We'll know in a stitch. It's a tricky stitch.
All right, well, we're here doing tongue twisters. Misfit Biscuit is making it out of the pack.
I'm sure she is only spending time thinking of further rhyming puns for us while getting a couple points on the inside.
Yeah. Got the hips past a couple blockers, but is still stuck in the back. Ooh! Misfit took a step out into the infield and got back on in front of some folks. I'm seeing Metallic Kyle calling that cut.
Yep. So
the Ghosts are going to be down a jammer in the next jam. And you know, when that happens to you, the only thing you can do is try to make it count.
That's true.
Skate as hard as you can. Try to
just
get as
keep
many
going.
points as you can because you know that your team's not going to have a jammer the next jam. And now we're seeing a challenge flag from the Ghosts. Ice Creamer and Mulan coaching the Ghosts. They're waving that red flag, and they'd like to challenge. They'd like to challenge that cut penalty.
Even though you described it so well.
But it isn't always as simple as that, because if someone was in front of me when I left the track, if they fall down, I can get back up in front of them.
Oh, yeah, because they weren't really in front of
Because
you
they've lost
anymore.
their position, yeah. And
Yes.
so there's a little more to it. There's a lot of nuances. That's why
we have so
the
many
enforcers
refs.
train
Yes.
so hard.
Yes.
And yeah, that's why there are so doggone many of them. I have done some enforcing in my day, and by golly, that's a tough job. I don't mean to, like, after I just told you that you could learn it, be like, but it's really hard. No, it is hard.
I mean, nothing here is easy. That's why we're all here. That's how you fall in love with it.
Yeah, doing hard things together. That's fun. Also, you get to wear a cool outfit. Everybody looks good in black and white.
Well, you know what? Trixie, I think you've done all our thank yous. And I think
There's no way, because
really?
you know who we haven't thanked yet?
Who haven't we thanked yet?
The Derby Doll Repair Team, of course.
Well, there you go. I was waiting for a fall.
Yeah, ideally, though, we don't have to. Like, there's
Yes.
no injuries, so there's
No,
no
you're
reason.
right.
But we still have to thank them because they are out here all the time. They take care of our skaters. They keep everybody safe. And they're some of the best in the business. So if you are ever in the market for a chiropractor,
An acupuncturist.
all kinds of healthcare stuff, please visit one of our, you know, I can't read it when you're moving it.
Oh, I didn't know you were using mine. Oh, here we go. Visit one of our team. They support the dolls all year long, and they are some of the best around at derbydolls.com/doll-repair, doll-repair.
I see that our raffle team is waiting in the wings. They cannot wait
Yeah, they're very
to
excited.
call those numbers in just about,
That's
just under
right.
3 minutes.
There's a gift bag with merch. We got a bump box Bluetooth speaker, 10 class pass to Sanctuary Fitness, and a pair of Learn to Curl passes to the Southern California Curling Center. I saw a lot of you at halftime going, "This is my new dream." Turns out I'm a curler.
And the great thing about curling is there's ice there.
Yes, it's the opposite of this. Ice and brooms.
All right, the enforcers have conferred, and the call on the track stands. That cutting penalty is going to be assessed. The Ghosts are going to lose their jammer for the next jam, and the Witches are going to have a chance to try to make up some of that 30-point deficit.
Just over 2.5 minutes left in this quarter. This is a really big moment for the Witches before we go.
And I see Rage wearing that star. This is going to be a real exciting jam. Witches fans.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you to get on your feet because then the people behind you can't hear, but make some
Make
noise,
some noise for the
'em.
Witches. They're looking to get 30 points in this jam.
Can they do it?
It really makes a difference when you're cheering them on.
It's true. The louder you are, the harder they skate, the harder they block.
There.
Ooh, and Bella taking Rage to the rail.
This is a relentless wall of blockers from the Ghosts. They do keep recycling her back into the pack.
And Rage working so hard just to escape as the time bleeds away. Not to mention, boy, getting through a pack, this energetic takes a lot of energy. Rage has done it! 26 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, Rage is recovering and trying to gain speed at the same time. Not an easy job.
Meanwhile, the pack is trading paint. They were trying to keep Mojo in the back.
Wow.
Great assist from C3PO. Chublaka came up at just the right time to open that pack up for Rage. But the time is not on their side. Just 5 points for the Witches. Outstanding defense from the Ghosts.
That's true. It's 5 more than they had before. Nice work, Witches. Nice work, Ghosts.
Directional block for
Velvet Blitz.
Yep. 529 Mojo Mayhem also sitting for above the shoulders, so there won't be that many white blockers out there in the next jam. It can be awful tough when you have 2 blockers, the other team's got 4. Dutch Applejaw meeting the black jammer at the front, but has to let her go.
That's
Witches.
Furious George jamming for the Ghosts, still held back in that pack. Oh,
Yep.
knocked in the infield.
Pink Poison resets, but once again I see that jam
I
ref
see it
calling
too.
that cut. Nothing to do but try to pile up some points. 27 seconds left in this jam. Alter Ego has to let the white jammer go at the front of the pack. And Pink Poison calls it off.
She calls it off before she hits the ground. She stayed in control of that jam.
We've got one more challenge flag a-flying. Boy, it's nothing but red flags. It's like dating on the internet. It's nothing but red flags today, folks.
I don't know that I've seen this many challenges in a row.
Once again, Brooklyn waving the flag to challenge the cut call on Pink Poison. So we're going to have another official timeout? Well, let's see.
Definitely be the last jam of this quarter.
You know, it's just possible that the Ghosts didn't have another challenge, because if you lose a challenge, you lose a timeout. I know Black already called a timeout earlier in the game. So it is possible that we're not having a challenge because the Witches lost their ability to challenge that stuff.
Wow.
That's the only explanation I can think of for why I would have seen that flag, but not an official timeout.
Yeah.
Not a zebra huddle. All right, so we have for the Ghosts a power jam. And there goes Betty Rumble with the star. One more to beat at the
out
front.
fast.
Slightly reduced numbers on both sides in the pack. White only has 2 blockers to try to break up that wall of black. Keep them separated so that the White Jammer can score some more, and that's exactly what Betty Rumble does. Had about an inch of space and used all of it, and then some.
Absolutely.
Very carefully resetting behind everybody. That's a very good call on Betty's part.
You may see when a blocker hits the ground or a jammer hits the ground, that instinct to ball up, we call that fall small. It is your best bet to not take another skater out with you, causing a penalty. And it helps you spring back up sometimes.
No, that's a good one. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Oh, Betty Rumble, I am tired watching that.
Absolutely.
Oh, give it up for Betty Rumble. That was not an easy pack to get through.
All right, and that is our quarter. Ghosts are in the lead over the Witches, 143 to 119. Betty Rumble got a low blocking penalty in that jam, so we'll be starting it off with the power jam in the 4th. But first, get your raffle tickets out, y'all. It's time to win some prizes.
Oh, you want me to do it? Oh. You want to start with number 1? Oh my gosh, you guys, we're starting with the curling. Get your tickets out. Someone is about to win a pair of Learn to Curl passes to the Southern California Curling Center. I need my other readers. If your ticket says 5, 8, 9, 5, 4, 7,
Get over here and start curling.
5, 8, 9, 5, 4, 7. Check your ticket. Yeah, we got bingo over there. Get ready to curl.
Come on down and get it, folks.
This is number 2. We get a 10 class pass to Sanctuary Fitness, any location that's downtown LA, the Arts District, Pasadena, or West Hollywood. You are the winner if you're holding a ticket that says 589577. 77 are the last 2 numbers. Oh my gosh, this is the favorite part. This is when someone's in the bathroom. Did we have a winner?
Look who it is.
Oh, former skater Firefly bought a bunch of tickets and won. Does that say 77?
We don't have our glasses.
No. 589577. That's not, she doesn't. Oh, it's just a different ticket. 589577. Is that what you have? You have 557. Okay, yes, I'm so sorry. Firefly has not changed a bit. So if you are holding, is it you? No. If you are holding a ticket that says 589577, gentlemen, just come up here, cool as ice. Enjoy. You've got 10 passes, Sanctuary. Go work out. Go shred. Go shred, dude. All right, our bump box Bluetooth speaker is next. That is for whoever has ticket number 589474. You've got a Bluetooth bump box speaker, and you are going to be so annoying in the shower. 589474.
What?
Did you win again? No, he gave me the pass.
faked us out.
Is that you over there?
Yeah, come on down.
Come on down, come get it. 474. 589474. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's
I'm
happening
going to read the
either.
last one. I'll hang on to this. I'm
If,
going
no,
to hang
if
on
nobody
to it.
if nobody comes up, do I get to keep it?
This is our last one. Then I'm going to call that one again. Yeah, I'm going to give you this. This is the gift bag with Derby Doll merch. I'm sure it's cool stuff in here. 589590. 589590. Come get your free merch. 589590.
Check your tickets, folks.
Oh my gosh, someone's in the bathroom winning up a storm. Just standing in a porta potty, not knowing right now, you guys, don't tell anybody.
Are you our winner?
Did you win this bag?
Yes!
Yay! I'm going to do one last call for 589474. Thank you. Yeah.
589474. Are you in the house? Going once, going twice. If you have it, stand
I
up.
think it's you, dude. Come on.
I don't know what's happening. All right, we're going to have to pick a different number.
No. I think this person might have the ticket, but is staying still, or 404. I have the microphone. I don't know what they're saying. They don't have the microphone. Okay. All right. And then they left. Look at that. It's just gone. I don't even know.
All right,
never
that's
seen
our
that.
raffle,
Okay.
folks. Thank you all for participating in this time-honored fundraiser where we
second.
just get confused for a couple of minutes and say some numbers. We're back, everybody, and it is time for the fourth quarter of exciting roller derby action.
Yes, the raffle is at halftime. 143 to 119.
All right, and the
Ghosts.
drama is high as the Witches are the only point-scoring player on there. That is 97 Grease Frightening skating in this power jam.
And out very, very quickly. A lot of possibilities here. Grease Frightening can get through this pack multiple times, looking to even out this game a little bit.
But only if those black blockers are able to keep this pack a little bit slower.
Yeah, it is very speedy pack, very speedy pack.
Mojo meets Grease Frightening at the rail. And that's one full pull for Grease Frightening. 23 seconds left on the jam clock. How much more can the Witches pile up here?
Oh.
Big tumble at the back of the pack.
That was a very heavy tumble. And I have to say, by the time we're in the fourth quarter, it is exhausting. It's not just hot. You are tired. You have hit the ground a lot.
10 points for the Witches.
That is not nothing.
No, it's 10.
Yeah, it's
That's
10.
10 more than nothing.
It's absolutely 143 to 129.
Could this be the start of the comeback of the day? Or will the Ghosts put in the dagger? I see only one jammer on the line for the Ghosts as Grease Frightening sits down in the penalty box. We've got another power jam. Grease Frightening sitting down for back block. Rage also picked up a couple, directional block and low block. So Black's gonna be down one blocker and critically one jammer. Got some last minute substitutions on the pivot line. And Dutch Apple Die takes a little friendly fire. Petrifier opens up that hole for Dutch Apple Die, and Dutch is out of there, blowing some kisses to the
It's time
crowd.
to blow kisses.
Hey, if you're gonna go, why not go in style?
That is confidence. Or perhaps, you know, some people are superstitious. Maybe that's it. Maybe Dutch Apple knows one kiss is all it takes to get through the pack again.
And the bodies are falling in the straightaway.
Yeah, Dutch is doing a great job at staying upright.
Yeah,
with so many cones in the road.
there was absolutely an opportunity for Dutch to have tripped over somebody on her way out that pack, but she shook it off, got another pass.
My goodness.
And 5 more points for the Ghosts.
Is that hitting hidden? Skating for the Witches?
Possibly.
It sure is.
2 blockers down for the Witches. So it's going to be another tough defensive struggle for them, but at least both teams have jammers this time.
And Vivi Vroom skating for the Ghosts. I am covered in raffle tickets. That's never happened before.
Yeah, it's just they kind of just spawned, didn't they?
They did. And I didn't win anything. That's like everyone else, almost everyone else here, covered in raffle tickets and did not win.
That's just insult to injury right there.
It is. But someone's going home a winner tonight. We're still waiting to find out. We got 12 minutes left in this bout.
That you're a winner. That was a winner of a segue.
Thank you, thank you.
I loved it
Trophies
so
to
much.
the right, please. Oh my goodness. Jaeger gave us 3 seconds to see those penalties, but I did see a must skate on there, and then everybody's coming down. Everybody's coming down.
So we're going to have ourselves a little official timeout while the enforcers make sure that they've got everything tallied up the way that they need to have it tallied up. So if you are a girl between the ages of 7 and 17 and you like what you're seeing here tonight, you can be a part of it. Go to derbydolls.com, look for that junior derby joining information, or if you're here today, go outside and talk to the folks at the table. You do not have to have any experience. Sometimes they can even loan you the equipment. It's a fantastic program. Everybody here works so hard on it, and it shows. It shows in games like this one.
Trixie, did you always have the same skate name?
Did I always have this game? Yes, I did. Although, of course, I thought of like 3 more skate names that I was like, oh, I should have done that one instead.
Oh, my problem was by the time I came on, you could not get your first, second, third, fourth, or there you go.
Oh, and we have our first ejection, y'all. Pink Poison has piled up 7 penalties and is being ejected from the game.
They are, yes. Cheer them on.
The Witches give a big hand for their fallen comrade, Pink Poison. Now, one of the problems with an ejection is that it makes everybody else on your team have to skate more, which can be real tough on a hot day. If you wind up skating in more jams because your players start getting ejected.
Yes, that's just math.
That's just math. And
Math and science.
It's pretty grim math. I was in a game that we got down to, I think, 6 players once.
Oh, no.
It was the worst. It was also like 900 degrees.
All right. 148, 129, 11:52 left on the clock.
And coaches from both teams are talking things over with head ref Mazepin de la Chismosa.
Stick around. If you're sticking around for the adult game, you will have so much fun.
I know I'm going to. I plan to be here for the adult game with my other announcing partner, Eva Lee.
We roll it back, we do it all over again. There's a new raffle. There's alcohol being served at the adult game. We will have an after party.
We say more cusses, too.
We do.
It's true. We try not to say any cusses for the juniors games, but hey, it's the adult game. Anything goes. If you ever can't make a game, you can always tune in on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com and search for Derby Dolls. If we're playing a game, it'll say live.
Can of Whoop Ass was one of the names that was already taken by the time I tried to have.
You're still mad, huh?
Rory Kilmore is another one that was gone.
She's still mad, folks.
Oh, that's right. Trying to scare up some good photos.
Hey, what else to do during one of these timeouts?
I
Except
mean,
for, post for some pictures.
Get ready for the gram. That is what's important.
Oblivion Westwood is an instigator here. If I've ever seen two instigators in my life, it's Oblivion Westwood and Grant Palmer.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
That's trouble. That's trouble in the making.
All right, it's looking like we're getting close to skaters back on the track. Finish out this bout. I mean, it is still a relatively close bout like this.
Oh, there is no reason that the Witches could not bring this back.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah, the key for both teams is going to be to just stay out of those power jams. The jammers have got to skate clean.
Yep.
Because once you have a power jam, absolutely anything can happen. I've seen power jams go for 20 points in a single jam. You wouldn't believe the things I've seen, Hala. I've seen it all.
Trixie's been playing roller derby for 87 years. When she started, you played on potatoes. Just potatoes you tied to your shoes and you liked it.
It really helped when we invented the wheel, I'll say that.
Hey, we got the Ghosts in lead position. That is what they're hoping to see, keeping that Chewbacca stuck in the pack.
Big hit
Coming
from
up on a
Mojo.
scoring pass. Oh, into the infield. But Petrifier is back on their feet and quickly out on their way to another pass. When roller derby was invented with Trixie played, you had to skate 7 laps before your scoring point. Luckily, Petra only has to do 1, and they call it off.
Do you know how hard that is to do on a potato?
It's not easy to skate on potatoes. They used to call it mashed. Mashed was a really common penalty.
And then my people had the famine, and we had to stop playing roller derby.
I didn't think the famine jokes were going to come out in the juniors bout, but okay. All right, Trixie.
The kids have to learn their history,
This
Hala.
is how we do it.
Bella Blitz sitting down for failure to reform.
But that is 2 jammers, 157 to 129, just over 10 minutes left in this game.
The Ghost trying to build that gap, little by little, trying to make it unbridgeable. Witches trying to get on their broomstick and catch up.
These skaters are wearing mouth guards to protect their faces, but when Trixie first started skating, you would just put a rat in your mouth and hope for the best. 16:09 from the Witches. That is hidden in your lead jammer position, but look who's coming up behind. Hitten's got a ghost on her tail. Looking to make points.
It's like the end. It's like the end of the Haunted Mansion.
Do what?
It's like the end of the Haunted Mansion.
Yes. And you get your picture taken as well.
Which is just what's happening on the jam line there.
There were no penalties on that one. Or ye old penalties, as you used to call them when you started skating. I don't think that's a legal finger you just showed me, Trixie, here at the juniors bout.
It's the only finger I got, baby.
You said,
I've seen some things.
right now I'm watching 7-6-6-6 from the Ghosts, taking lead jammer position. That is Hermione Danger. Whoa, we got a stumble going on with the black jammer and trying to get out there. Becomes a part of the pack.
Quick work by the white pivot to reconvene in front.
Hermione's going to keep skating, but does call it off before the black jammer can approach the pack.
4 points for the Ghosts.
That's 161 to 129, just over 9 minutes left in this bout. Or they used to call them bout sacks when you were skating. They invented roller derby. Remember when you were like, what if we wear helmets?
And speaking of helmets, I see a helmet wearing the Jammer Star in the penalty box.
Yes, that's 57.
That's
97?
97.
97,
That's
grease
97.
lightning.
That's grease lightning, and she is ejected from the game.
Oh, that's a second ejection
So
for the
not
Witches.
only, yeah, this is the power jam for the Ghosts.
We just have to let that ghost out.
Jolteon doing all they could to keep Mojo Mayhem in the pack, but Mojo makes it out, comes out for that first scoring pass. Catching some static from C3PO. A big swing takes Rage takes Mojo down. And the pack is all over the shop right now. But the real action's at the front as C3PO looks a little winded after battling Mojo so hard.
It has been brutal. Also, C3PO's got to wait for that pack to come back.
Yep, Black's got all their blockers together. And they successfully speed up the pack so that the White Jammer can't come in, score any more points. But the damage is already done to the tune of 5 points. 5 more points for the Ghosts.
166 to 129. The Ghosts have just over 7 minutes. Oh, we got a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Black team. They are going to talk it over because time is running out. I know we always say that roller derby can change real quick, and that's true, but you do have to have the time on your side.
Yeah, this is a moment to strategize. We're going to get together and come up with a plan. Again, I'm just explaining sports. I know that.
Keep your eyes on our social media pages and our website to get your hands on tickets to our next bout on October 15th. And we're working on something fun. We're working on a little something special, maybe a little change of format for October 15th. So do keep your eye. And also, hey, why not start planning your Halloween costumes to wear?
You know what? I'm not a Halloween costumer so much.
I'm not either, but if I'm announcing, I feel like I kind of have to enter into it, don't
No,
I?
I feel like all eyes are on the track. Oh, we got some penalties up here on the
2
whiteboard.
more ejections, holy
Oh
Toledo.
my goodness, Witches are leaving.
So the Witches will be
33A.
waving goodbye.
That is Speedy Wonder.
And Rage, holy smokes. Speedy
Yes.
for arms and Rage for a low block. That is a big problem for the Witches.
Yeah, that's 4 ejected Witches.
4 ejections.
And how many skaters are on a team there, Trixie?
Well, today there's 19 on the team, which is
Okay.
the saving grace for the Witches because
Okay.
we have a lot of folks skating.
That's great.
The thing is that remember that these packs are separated by skill level and age and experience. So to lose 2 of your top level, your level 3 skaters,
Yes.
that's going to hurt no matter how you
And
slice it.
is that how the jams, they rotate out by
Exactly.
level? Oh, that's very interesting.
So this looks like one of our positional packs, I believe. We'll find out when
We sure will.
when we see if they start hitting each other. That's how you know.
That is how you know.
Oh, wow. Styx just snuck through. Beautiful, evasive action.
Oh, but a Witch's jammer is right on her tail. Winsley Adams hoping to get to that pack, but the Ghosts call it off before Winsley can get to that pack.
That was textbook from number 111, Roller Styx. Very clever jamming. Get your points, call it off, nothing for the other guys. And no penalties this time. That's a refreshing change.
That's 170 to 120. Well, there aren't any Witches left.
Oh, that's sad. That makes me sad.
We've got a Ghost Jammer out in the lead. That is Great White Shark, number 7L11.
Yeah, Skate White Shark wasting no time whatsoever. There.
Great White Shark taking it on the inside, staying upright, and then calling it off.
And the Ghosts extend their lead, 174-129. 6.5 minutes left in this whole game. This whole game's gonna end soon.
Hermione Danger with an arms penalty.
So Ziggy Stardust makes her way back to the bench. Makes their way back to the bench, pardon me.
You got it.
And White tried to open up that high line right off the bat for Bella Blitz, who takes advantage of it. Lead jam.
Wow.
Mojo Mayhem just can opener to that whole pack.
They threw Chemical X as much as they could toward that jammer. All right, we got 529 with an arms penalty and 478 with
Directional block.
thank you.
So that's one blocker down for each team. 2 jammers on the track.
We got just over 5 minutes left in this bout. It's time to make noise for your teams. This thing isn't over, and they need you too. I know it's hot, and you're full of cotton candy.
You should have all that good sugar energy.
That's
Convert it into noise as you cheer on your favorite skaters.
There we go. We got the witches in lead, jammer position.
They are out here working so hard for you, and it is a hot day. Everybody's tired. But Junior Derby dolls never say die, just like Goonies.
Here we go, looking to get through. Look at that leg work, and through that pack. There you go. That's Aurora Borealis, I believe. Taking a look behind him. Seeing that ghost jammer right behind. And Aurora Borealis gets some points before. Okay, first of all, was I calling the right jammer? I was.
I don't remember. Honestly, I was busy trying to think of all of the former skaters who are here today that I wanted to make sure get shout-outs. Not just Lucy Ballbreaker, not just Jaeger Scheister, but
Firefly.
also Firefly and Anita Kill. It's so good to see all of you back here.
The problem is it's been long enough that you know their names. You have to do the math.
True story. Beretta Bobcat sitting for the witches.
My goodness.
Big hit at the rail delays the Black Jammer Aurora Borealis' exit from the pack.
The witches are out.
But the Ghosts are in lead. And they've started the scoring, calling it off just before Shreddy Mercury falls off the track entirely. And that's completely legal.
Isn't that nice? That sure was not the case when I
Back in the day.
Back when they were...
Back 1 million years ago before they invented the potato?
We weren't skating on potatoes. We were skating on marbles. It was a very fast game.
1 blocker down for each side. 185 for the Ghosts and 136 for the Witches.
Just over 3 minutes left in this bout. And the Witches really need a big moment here.
It is going to take a little black magic to make up a 50-point deficit in 2.5 minutes, let me tell you.
It's scary, the lead that the Ghosts have. They're really...
I expect her. It will be very hard to
It's
make up that
blatantly
gap.
transparent what you're doing here, Trixie, with your puns.
But, you know, both teams have showed a lot of spirit here tonight. You can't deny it.
Oh, absolutely clean jam on that last jam. I'm busy trying to do a pun, and it's making my brain shut down.
And yet they still expect us to call a roller derby game when we just want to sit here and make up puns.
We're horrible. Oh, that's 33.55 from the Ghost on her back. Vivi Room takes it back hit, allowing the Witches to break out into lead jammer position. That's number 46.
But right back
Winsley
on their feet.
Adams.
Ooh. Body's going down.
The bodies are hitting the floor. Wensley's calling it off, knowing that there's a white jammer coming through. We got just over a minute and a half left in this bout, 187 to 136.
That was good time management by Wensley Adams. If we're not making progress, call it off, get another jam, see if we can get some more points. However, I just saw the black jammer go back to the bench. Wensley's sitting for a back block. This is a power jam for the Ghosts. I think this is going to be the dagger, Halla.
Goodness, you know what they will be? They would be the Holly Wieners. Nope. Nope. That one won't survive the next bout. Kaboom on that one. That's Hermione Danger, yes?
That is Hermione Danger. 1 minute left to go in the game. This won't be our last gem. We might have as much as one or maybe even two more. Hermione goes to the infield, is slow to get back up, and is being held back at the rail by C3PO, Chewbacca.
I know how Hermione is able to get the points she can, but if she can't get out, there's plenty of time to kill, so to speak, if you're a ghost.
Just what the ghosts want to do at this point.
True.
All they need to do is bleed that clock down.
Yeah, they want to gobble up time.
But Hermione wants some points too. Makes it back, passes a couple. We've got 10 seconds left in the game. This may be our last gem, and here's how this works. Don't go down to this infield just yet. We're gonna have this gem. At the end of this gem, if the team that's in the lead skated clean, the game is over and we'll want you to come on down and give them their well-deserved high fives. But if the team that's in the lead at the end of this gem has had a penalty and the other team doesn't, we're gonna have one more jam. Keep your eye on Mazepin del Chismoso, our head ref, who will indicate by making a pumping noise that there's gonna be one more jam.
Oh, Trixie, we got an ejection.
What's
203 for arms.
Oh no, that's an ejection on the Ghosts. Shreddy Mercury going out. And it's Mojo Mayhem who's out in lead. Mojo saw that the clock had expired, so called it off. That's a very smart move. Don't give any more time for the people on your team to get any penalties.
191 to 139, do you think?
One more jam!
One more jam. Are we gonna?
As quickly as Mojo called it off, there still was a penalty. 3:14, that's Dutch Apple Die. So Dutchie's gonna go to the box, and we're gonna have ourselves one more jam. Same rules apply, folks.
Ghosts have a chance here to break 200.
If the Ghosts skate clean, this will be the last jam. If they don't, we might have one more. Either way, once this game is awarded, we do want you to come on down and congratulate the skaters from both teams who've done such a great job tonight. They've worked so hard for you. Everyone on the bench is saying, call it off, and that's exactly what that jammer does. Once
She
again,
just wanted to be sure that was a true lead.
Roller Sticks calls it off. Black team is ready just in case. You're going to see Mazepin either call one more jam or award this game to the Ghosts. Everybody's on the edge of their seat. What's it gonna be? And that is final!
191 to 139, the Ghosts.
The Ghosts have taken it. Come on down and give them congratulations.
Yes, cheer it for Bella Blitz, Mazzy Scar, Izelle on Wheels, Roller Sticks, Glow and Arrow, Betty Rumble, Misfit, Biscuit, Shreddy Mercury, Dutch Apple Die, Honey BB, Vivi Vroom, Petrifier, Ziggy Stardust, Mojo Mayhem, Skate White Shark, Furious George, Hermione Danger, Kitten Crush, and Princess Sleia. I know they want to say thank you to their coaches, Ice Creamer and Milan. These are your Ghosts.
Great job, Ghosts, and please stick around and congratulate the Witches for a hard-fought game. Smaller Brawler, Hidden, Jolteon, Beretta Bobcat, Luna Shovegood, Alter Ego, Chewbacca, Speedy Wonder, Chemical X, Wensley Adams, Finding Gory, Ginger Snapped, Pink Poison, Goldie Knox, Sally Face, Aurora Borealis, Rage, Grease Frightening, and Jurassic Punk. Coaches Brooklyn and Dooms Daisies, those are your Witches. We want to thank all the parents, family members, and friends who make Junior Roller Derby happen. Those skaters skate because you bring them to practice and you buy all their stuff, and we cannot thank you enough for letting us have your kids. We want to thank all of our volunteers, everybody who makes these bouts happen, the rad crew, the EMTs. I want to thank my partner, Make You Holla.
Ah, thanks. Thank you, Trixie.
There you go. That's what we call a cue. And to all of you, I just want to say be safe, be well, and be back here October 15th for our next game. Thank you, Los Angeles, and have a great night.